Welcome back one and all, my name's Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Tyranny. Where we left off last time we repelled a disfavored assault and there's a whole new assault coming. So we are trying to clear this area out
I was there.
so that with any luck we will be able to escape cleanly into the mountains and rejoin the other Unbroken forces elsewhere. We are going to go tell these people that the path is clear. We did clear out all of the disfavored as requested. The path is clear. My thanks, the leader says. We are eager to reunite with the rest of our group. The men gather their gear and depart. Good job, guys. I helped. I'm helping. We cleared the junkyard, and now we have to continue on. We should probably rest, actually. Barrack is looking rather worse for the wear. We are running low on camping supplies. Also, I don't really have a second monitor, so I honestly do not know how long this video is going to be, because I don't actually have a good way to tell without alt-tabbing. What I'm going to do, however, is just watch my clock. So it's about 6 o'clock now, so 6:45, give or take, is where we'll end the video. The equipment of both disfavored and unbroken soldiers are embedded in these jagged rocks. The destruction of Kairos' edict did not distinguish ally from enemy. That's true. We did that. That was our edict.
Won't happen.
So I mean, I think we're pretty well done with this area. We have to go up this way, I believe, and find the way out north. There might be traps, so we should probably trap sense as much as possible. The reason I don't have a monitor, in case somebody else like, wait, what? You have monitors for sure? We know you do. You mention it all the time. I moved up one of my monitors at my desk to my new house that I'm going to be living in next week, so I could minimize the amount of stuff I have to move next weekend. And so my monitor and my desk are there, so I just have my gaming laptop here at this point in time. Fatebinder. Jackomus advances with a murderous intensity in his gaze. I lost soldiers in that attack. Good northerners who won't see their homes again. So send their eyes to the north. What do I care? He grimaces. You have no respect for our values, our mission, or our lives. Tanan was wrong to even give you a scrap of power. Graven Ash will never forget this. His anger is something that only an Archon can comprehend. I hope for your sake that you have the decency to die here. He delivers a signal to the rest of his cohort. Attack the Fatebinder. That's a lot of guys. I mean, how many are we facing here? One? So there's an Oathbound, a Forgebound Mastersmith. That's a cool name. An Earthshaker, and another Oathbound. I don't know if they're all going to come at me because we're kind of a long ways away from them. Let's just back up a little.
I'm starting to think we're bad.
Oh, we can't even save. We are stuck in combat. Alright, I guess that's what we're going to be doing, is just fighting these guys. That Oathbound is not going to make it out of here alive. That was a pretty serious hit I gave it. And anytime you want to finish it off, come on. Ow. Barrack, stop taking hits. Is it dead? No, it's not dead. Somebody finish this thing off already. What are you doing? Hit that. There. One's dead. Next up. We could probably kill the Mastersmith. Or we can move straight onto the Earthshaker, which I think is the better plan. There's also an Oathbound here. Who has healing remaining? You have no, I don't want that one. I want this one.
I'll do it.
Oh, she's down on the ground. Maybe you should heal, Barrack.
Right
Consider
away.
it done. Let the land shudder and
Okay, he's injured. We don't have any of our... Well, we do have a big attack. Never mind. We have our Sunder attack ready. Now, stop it. Stop it.
Right.
Everyone's knocked down. Everyone get back up. What do you... Oh, I didn't have his AI back on. Shit, that's why he wasn't doing anything useful.
For the glory of Kairos.
Okay, so that guy got hit pretty hard. Let's big hit him. That group should be fully healed easily. And we'll stab him. You, I want you to heal him. You guys are doing fine against that Forgebound. I'm gonna trust in your abilities. Ooh, not dead yet. Can we cleave? Our cleave's on cooldown, but our sunder's back up again. I want you to fireball that dude, like right now. And I want you also to fireball that dude right now. Let's make sure he dies. He didn't die. Lightning bolt, and you summon a nightmare.
As you command.
Wait, how do you summon a nightmare? Oh, do you not have enough stuff yet? 8 breaths required. How many breaths is she at? How do I tell that? She's on stanza 3. Sundered bond of armor. Where's her breath amount? I'm sure it shows on here somewhere, but I'm not seeing it. Oh, 8, right there. So you can totally do that. Do that right now. Oh, great. The mage is dead. And you, I want you to go chain heal everyone. Everybody's dead, except for the one last guy. Everybody kill him. Big attack. I like that thing. The embodied horror is kind of cool. Oh, I missed my big attack because it ran away. Come on. There we go. Everybody's dead.
Let's be off.
Siren gained a level. We should probably level her up. I'm thinking maybe some spell strength? Or, no, her accuracy is damn good. We'll let her save up for more spell strength. We only have a couple war type things left. So... do we have all these areas? We do. We don't have Vengeful Pitch. We could probably get some peace stuff going on. So her Aria bolsters the party's resolve. We already have dual vocalization, which is amazing, by the way. Let's grab some of the peace stuff. There is some decent peace skills in here. Unless, do we have this? Yes, we do. Which ones don't we have? Just that one, I think. Alright, I guess we're going to start Aria of Resolve then, because we don't really need Vengeful Pitch that much. Alright. Good enough for me. There is one last enemy alive. Ooh, a new hammer. Forge-bound hammer. Is it any good? It's technically better than Dauntless. Or, no, it's not. It has way higher recovery and way less accuracy, but it does have more armor penetration, which, I mean... whatever.
Let's be off.
There's only one guy left alive. It's Jacquemus. I don't think he's going to make it to the end of this fight. 1v4 is not a great odds situation for anybody. Oh, I'm on cooldown still. Alright. I'm sorry, Jacquemus. This is not personal. It's not personal, Jacquemus.
Get back here!
I'll be sure to tell your wife you died bravely. The battle is over. The clash of iron and bronze that filled the air has ended, leaving only the storm's wails and the last ragged gasps of a dying soldier. Aaliyah ascends the path leading to the blood-soaked plateau and moves towards you, pointedly stepping over a disfavored corpse, the way one would a fallen log. Aaliyah nods at you, her face showing the hint of an appreciative smile. Many thanks. We won't forget how you bled with the Unbroken. Since we're both still standing, I'll keep my word to you. You were looking for an artifact, right? Aye, and we've been searching for some time. She glances around with evident exhaustion. You try finding anything in this garbage heap. Matthias sent us hunting for the remains of Regent Asmussen. Before the war, he was known for carrying an artifact called the Steadfast Insignia. Her eyes twinkle as she says the name. And where did you learn about the Regent? We were looking for the Regent's body, and said we found records of his past movements. Just after the edict hit, he was on his way to what we now know is a breach in the old walls. I couldn't say what he thought he would find there, except its wild dwellers and an early death. She frowns at the thought. If he's planned on unleashing the Bane on the disfavored, I might have told him that he was as dumb as Ash's hammer. We sent a small team led by one of our best, Gregos, to investigate the breach. It is said to be a cursed place, crawling with Bane. Likely as not, the steadfast insignia is there. And Gregos travels with a small contingent of sages. Who better to bring on an expedition into the old walls than some dusty librarian? Dusty? That's ridiculous. We sages spend far too much time running for our lives to ever collect dust. That's probably true. How did a breach form in the old walls? Damn fine question. Either the Edict of Storms blasted a hole in the ancient stones, or something blasted its way out. Speculation like that is the stuff of nightmares. So where do you go from here? Away from Rust Canyons. I received word that there are still disfavored in the area, but it sounds like the Legion is in full retreat. I doubt they're in any hurry to feed more bodies to the storm. You've been quite the asset to the Unbroken. Considering the victories you've earned us, I'd say you deserve all the praise we can heap on you, come the war's end. Thank you again for everything. I know there's still much to be done at Old Walls Breach and elsewhere. If you have any questions, the time is yours. Where's the local spire? There's no direct road, but a breach in the Old Walls is said to lead to the Ocean Spire's floor. If you're dead set on making the journey, you'll come across worse foes than the Unbroken. Okay, bye. Fair enough. There's a corpse for us to loot. I wish there was more... Oh, what's that? Tireless Protector. Offhand, Masterwork, huge dodge and recovery, and Vigilant. 5% health while wounds. Is it better than your shield? Kinda. Less endurance, more dodge, less recovery, and that Vigilant thing could be very useful. Okay, we'll use it probably. And a used armorer's kit. We can sell it to a merchant for parts, apparently. The one thing I have oh, and there is a... Never mind. I was going to complain about something that's non-existent in this area. I was going to say there's not a lot of zone transitions, but we found one, so never mind. We're good. Let's just go. There is a breach in the old walls we can go to, right there. We've been there before, once, but obviously we didn't finish everything with it. Or we could go... I mean, we haven't unlocked the Aurora Spire yet, either. And we probably could. Let's go do that really quickly. It's like a bit of a walk, but we'll be fine. We have walked longer distances, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. It shouldn't take us too long. We do have the charcoal rubbing. And remember, they are all symmetrical. So, we will just do a little bit of sleuthing. A little bit of problem solving, a little Q&A type thing with the runes. Alright, so it looks like that. Where is our piece of paper? It'll look like something. Aurora Spire, that's where we are. Oh, this looks easy. Okay, let's put it there. So we need this one. To this one. That one. To here. To here. Yep. That one to there. This one to here. That one to there. This one to there. That one to... Get out of the way. To there. That one to there. That one to... There. We're missing something, aren't we? Oh, yes, we are. Durr. But that wasn't all we're missing, apparently. Okay, so it goes... It doesn't do the... Maybe it's the bigger circle? No, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, maybe we did one extra. I don't think we're supposed to do this one here. Okay, that's what I did wrong. I did one of the buttons wrong. So that one to that one. Let's make our little circle first. nothing for that one. So we go the other way. I can't move. This one to that one. This one to this one. This one to that one. That one to that one. Oops. Oh, I see. I didn't get the middle one. Okay, that is that side, I believe, done. Now this one to that one. I might have done an extra thing last time. So it goes doo-doo, makes the V, that does the wings. Oh, I'm just an idiot. Oh, I'm so stupid. Sorry, guys. That is my bad entirely. I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm being just the stupidest person in the world, apparently. It's not the outside ring, it's the inside ring. Okay, is that it? We're missing one. There we go. There we go. I'm just dumb as bricks, apparently. There we go. So we got this one all sorted out now. And we have a brand new tower. This is our third tower? Fourth tower. We have the Forge, the library, and the main one. Yeah, this is the fourth. My dog snorted, and now he wandered away. The now familiar light of the spire courses skywards, trailing off into the horizon in the direction of Endrian's well. You feel the ground beneath you fall away as you give in to the warmth of the energy surrounding you. The Aurora Spire in Gulf Glow feels violent and unsettled, like it would claw itself from the earth if it had the strength. The stones, though clean, feel slick with blood. Something of the ritual and turmoil of the stone sea has warped this isolated place over the years. You feel energy well up from the ground, and, with reckless enthusiasm, form a bond with Vendrian's well. Is it just me, or is the magical field of the spire in motion, churning? This place seems to come alive to your presence, just like the mountain spire did, only here instead of a constant arcane hum, it's more of an intermittent scrape and shout. It isn't a steady hum, but an erratic choir? Waterfall, maybe? All I know for sure is that one of these days I'm going to write a treatise on the spires that will be the envy of, well, the handful of sages still left. I can still smell the beastmen from up here. Their stench is as powerful as an edict. This is incredibly unnerving. Does anyone else feel like that they're about to tip over? Why does the floor seem to be rocking? Okay, so we have one of two places we can do. The infirmary, which allows us to brew potions and other consumables, or the training grounds, which allows us to get trainers, which might be good. Let's do that one. Yes, I would like one training grounds, please. And then we'll go to the old walls breach. That was loud. That looks like it's going really fast. That's a lot of dodging you'd have to do pretty quick to not die. Thank you for having me, Fatebinder. The man before you offers a nod at your approach. He meets your eyes hesitantly and pauses before speaking. The name's Reese. I'm here because I'm good at just two things, killing my foes and seeing where the currents flow. I'd rather not get caught on the wrong side of history, so I'm here to humbly offer my sword. I'm well versed in many forms of combat and can help you stay versatile during a fight should you wish it. What can I do here? If you want to hone your fighting skills or perhaps learn some new ones, this is your place, but really the spire is your domain. What you do and who you invite to aid you is your choice. I'd like to train. You have lots of athletics, lore, and subterfuge to train us on. We can't train any more dodge, which is unfortunate because dodge is really good. We can't even train parry, apparently. We're maxed out. We can train lore, which might be useful actually. Athletics, kind of useful. Subterfuge, very useful for some. His lore is really good, so I'm going to train him in subterfuge, I think. I'm going to give him some more lore, and there's a reason for it, and I'll show you guys what that is in a second. You can just do nothing for now. I'm going to hire some more different trainers to come here for them. She doesn't need more lore either, so let's go to our Spire management. That's sigil creation. Spire management. We should hire some trainers. We're going to train... we need control frost, lightning, force, and illusion. Let's get that guy. Dual wield bow, subterfuge, not necessary. Not necessary either. Provides hides to upgrade armor. Sure, we'll buy you two. One-handed, two-handed weapons, and thrown weapons. Not super useful, actually. I need someone who does... Nope, you're definitely good. I mean, control vigor might be okay, too. We already have someone that does parry. I don't know why we're hiring 10 coin people, but you know what? Let's just fill up our tower. Okay, so that's good enough for people, I think. We have several people. What is this number beside? New items since last visit. Oh, we should really go visit these places. There are tons of new items sitting around at our other bases, and we can just jump around pretty fast. Also, apparently there's a whole bunch of loot here. Oh, there's some artifacting on my screen. That was good. We will take that Katar. A little bit of tearing happening. That's interesting. Piercing force accent. A new accent for us. Good, good. We have a iron axe, which is just okay. And there's one more loot-em-a-bob down here. And then we can probably... Oh, the new people haven't arrived yet, obviously. And we'll grab the iron mace as well. So, what we're going to do is just quickly check the other towers for all of the items we just noticed that we have. Let's go start with this one. It would be a little bit less loady if we just had access to everything from one tower, but you know what? I'm not going to be picky about free stuff at all. Okay, I think we just talked to one person. Let's find out. So there are 8 things at this tower, in theory. Well, there's 9 here. So now, is there anything left here? Oh, maybe there's 9 at Sunset Spire. Right, okay. We were looking at the wrong spire. So there were 9, probably. We can probably upgrade someone's armor, actually. Oh, you can zoom out really far if you hit E. Okay, let's go here. Barrack, how's your armor looking? Pretty good, but we can probably upgrade it more. Not really, though. Damn, that got really expensive really fast. 3.5. This would knock it up by 1 entire one, which is not bad. It turns into masterwork. But he's got 18 armor. He's actually doing pretty good. Never mind. How about this axe? How much does that cost? 10 bronze, that's it? Sold. It ups its DPS by 1 and 1.2 or so. Increases accuracy by another 2. Armor penetration by 1. Excellent. That's an awesome weapon now. So now we're using a masterwork Axe of the First Brother. It's pretty huge. I kind of want to upgrade his boots because they really kind of suck. Or at least his armor is not magical, really. It's just straight up armor. Really? Oh, okay. Well, we need more iron anyways. We'll deal with that later on. But at least we have... wait, before we go one more quick thing. Oh, I should probably put the shield on him like I wanted to. Ooh, that is an ugly shield, but it's good, don't get me wrong. Can we upgrade his weapon? Yes, and it's pretty cheap to do. We can't make it masterwork, but we made it exquisite, so now he can actually use it. Oops. And we can actually sell this one, because it's worse off than the other one. I can show you it. It's less CPS. It's a little bit higher accuracy, but yeah. Alright, sold. Wonder if we can buy iron. Regardless, we're not here to do a whole bunch of shopping. We are going to the next tower to pick up our free stuff and possibly set up a research, because I know that one of our towers does research. And I think it's our main tower, actually. No, maybe not. I think it's this tower. It has to be. Vendrian's Well has something different. Doesn't it? Yeah. No? Yeah. This is the library, right? Yes, okay, good. Who gives me the stuff? Oh, also there's loot here. Should probably have checked that. A bunch of scrolls. Oh, is this where we pick up the stuff? Oh yeah, so there's 8 left. So I'm guessing it's the other loot. If I had to hazard a guess, there's going to be 8 scrolls in there. No, but there's 5. Which leaves me with several things that I don't know where they are. Well, what do you have for sale? Oh, there's tons of scrolls! Okay, maybe this is a shopping part of the video. Okay. This is going to be ludicrously expensive, though. Alright. Let's put all of our stuff that we're not going to use. What's Harm's Way? Is that a dagger? Dagger. Maybe we'll hang on to that for now. Okay, we don't need that. We don't need that. No one uses punch daggers. Let's just get rid of all of those first of all. Forge Hammer's not as good as the other one. Skyblade Javelin we don't need. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. I think we can just get rid of all the rest. Oh, Tempest can be sold. We should not sell Tempest, by the way. It's actually a pretty damn good sword. Alright. And we'll keep Harm's Way because it looks neat. Anything here worth... Oh yeah, let's see. Leather sold. Cloth gone. Bronze armor gone. Nobleman's bracers gone. Those might be an upgrade for somebody. Leather. Leather. I kind of want to keep her cloth stuff. I might upgrade it one day just to see what it looks like when it's fully upgraded. And see if it's worth using. Leather though. Ugh. Cloth. Yuck. Cloth. Yuck. Exquisite, eh? Better than what he's using. And iron gauntlets that are worse. Okay, so we're making a boatload of money. And I know we have some trash to sell too. So we're just gonna quickly sell all this off. And we should have a good amount of money in our little trade window, but we're gonna be sigilling up heavy here. So yes. 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 Yep. Yeah. And yeah. And what do these do? Entertainment, performance skill plus 15, and Staff of Enigma is just a Staff of Enigma. Fair enough. Okay, we have a boatload of scrolls to lore up on quickly. The ones you can read, you will read, so you can get some lore skill. You might be wondering why I want him to get lore. I mentioned it earlier, and I was going to tell you why. There is self-buffing weapons you can do. We did it in the other video, and we realized that we couldn't buff other characters, but he can buff his own weapons, and he needs a decent lore stat so that he can do that. For example, I'll show you one. So if we do a sigil of stone, actually is a good one. Sigil of stone, we make it this material force one, which is lore 50 base. But if we want to make it really good, I mean that puts it at 90 right off the bat. Instead we can go here and just do where's that one? Pride magic, but we still can't do it because it adds too much lore. It's 85 out of 77, which is not acceptable, right? We could do like a volcanic weapon, or rapid casting means you can cast it a lot, but that's pointless for us. We can make it an AoE damage? Oh no, it makes everyone around them cast. You know, that might be useful. That AoE thing might change the game a little bit. Okay, change of plans. So we have this really cool thing. Let's make it really good. Like 125 lore. but not 170 lore because we can't afford that. We can't do 150 quite yet either. So we're going to have to just do the 130 version. And I'm actually going to give it to him. We're going to get rid of that one. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh. That one, this, that. It's too high. Get rid of that. AoE though. It's accuracy. Oh, that's a huge amount of accuracy. Okay. Okay, we can't put that on. Assign. We'll put it here. Now, if we go to Lantry, and we grab his spells, and we put that here, and we gather up our group, we can change our formation. That's cool. Get everyone here. Then we go like this. It didn't hit everybody like it should have. Did we not put the AoE effect on it? Did I make a boo-boo? Radius 3 meters? Maybe I wasn't setting close enough.
I'm old, not
Or maybe that means
deaf.
the
I
attacks
heard
do
you the
AoE
first time.
damage. Oh well, we'll figure that out later. Did we get everything here? No, hang on. I don't want to go anywhere yet. Just let me out of here. I'm where I want to be, leave me alone. There we go. Spire control. We have all the items here. So just Mountain Spire doesn't have it. We haven't picked up our Mountain Spire stuff yet. Which is where we're going back to anyways, so. World. Not Aurora Spire. Where's Aurora Spire? No, it's still Spire. Mountain Spire is the... which one's Mountain Spire? Is it this one? Yes, there is stuff here. Apparently there's 8 items that we don't have. Hopefully they're good. But that's why we want lore, ultimately, so we can get some really cool buffs on our weapons. Like adding 23% earth damage to our weapon, that's a huge amount of extra damage on an axe that does like... can do up to like 200 damage a hit. You. No, I don't want whatever you're selling. I want whatever it is you're giving me for
No
items.
can do.
No, not trading. Who is it? Maybe Sadis? Or Revos, perhaps? Oh. A thin, sinewy man looks out to the horizon, legs firmly planted on the ground as he practices his strikes. His arms snap towards an invisible target in a methodical fashion, alternating one after the other. He stops as you approach, an amused smirk on his face. And that, Fatebinder, is exactly what I'd advise you not to do. He laughs, punching the air again, while adopting a cretinous expression. That may work when you've got 100 stone shields at your back, but someone like you thrives with a little more creativity. He stiffens up in mock formality, offering you the slightest of bows. That's where I come in, or so your generous sum of rings has led me to believe. No respect for the disfavored? On the contrary, I respect all the respect and the tears for them. They just don't happen to care for it. He points towards the northern horizon. They're not fond of bastards, even if your mother has happened to serve in the disfavored. My boyhood dreams were of joining the Legion and being cloaked in purple and iron, but now I spend my days dancing around fools who think that a breastplate makes them a better fighter. He nods, satisfaction evident in his tone. I wouldn't have it any other way. I don't need him to train me, I just want the person that's going to give me free stuff. Fatebinder, come take a look. The dirt-caked Apex local gestures to an old box at his feet. I got a beastman coming here. I don't think so, but I'm gonna check. You step up to the huckster and peer down into the box. It's full of assorted junk, nothing more. Before you can comment, you notice him reaching for the ring belt under your corner of your eye. Grab his hand. He makes a high-pitched squeal that echoes over the expanse of the valley. I didn't mean anything by it, I promise. I just wanted to see how many rings you had. I'm so sorry, so I could adjust my prices accordingly. Rivos, at your service, I've come into possession of some items that might be of interest. He waggles his eyebrows. That was very dishonest of you. I'll take a look at your wares, but don't try that again. Oh, damn, there's some legit good gear in here. We can get tune-on armor, like real Fatebinder armor, but it's leather. Why would I want cloth? This is disappointing, actually. He does have sigils. I want that one. And that one. Yeah, I got that one already. And that one. And I don't have that one. I want that iron ingot too. I'll take that. And I'll take the bronze as well. Oh, we should have queued up something at the other place as well. Okay. I'll buy that. And I will go quickly back to the library, and then we'll continue on with the game, because we have done a... Wait, we still didn't get our items here. Who the hell has the items? Kenrick? We're just going to skip conversation and just get the thing that we want. Oh, there's the items. They are all bad. At least there's camping supplies. I should rest here. Yes. So we'll go to the library. We do have a ton of scrolls, and I want him to research artifact recipes or whatever you want to call them. And then we'll move on. Finally. I know it took a bit to get through all the Spire type stuff. Library is there. Yes. Go. Go, go, go. We have like 10 minutes left on this video. We did some killing in the beginning, so no one can say we didn't kill anyone in this video. You, Sage. Research something for me. Artifacts. Go. Alright, thanks. That's it. I'm out of here. Let's go to the breach in the old walls. It's only 2 days away, give or take. There will be one more video tonight as well. We're going to go through the old walls, I believe, because it's only like 7 o'clock at night here. And although casting while laying in bed is kind of weird, it's not as terrible as I thought it was going to be. It's just kind of awkward. That's right, I'm coming to you live from my bed. Sounds like the beginning to, oh, what the hell are these guys doing up here? Oh, Gregos is alive. Good. Hi, Gregos. Just give me 1 sec, I'm just looking. Alright, well... At attention, a band of unbroken warriors rouse into position as their leader stands alert to your presence. Belay weapons, the Fatebinder approaches. You hear your title repeated in hushed tones by a gathering of unbroken soldiers. Their leader steps forward with a bow. I received word of an ally on Tunon's court, though I doubted my ears at first. I'm Gregos, and this, he points back to his men, is what remains of the fourth citizen cohort of the Unbroken. We are honored to meet you. Good. He points to the stone horizon behind him. My crew and I have been stuck risking our necks over some antique hunt. I can't read. I've already lost 2 soldiers to these old walls terrors, and I've got more missing in action. We were hoping to die fighting the disfavored, not adding our bones to the old walls. What is it you require? Aaliyah sent us help. She's still alive. It's about time the currents shifted in our favor. He looks back to the men and women positioned behind him. Hear that? Aaliyah is still kicking. Let's hope that they're giving the disfavored no lack of trouble. Tell me about the creatures. We've all heard tales of the fiends that sometimes lurk near the old walls. The honorable sage assures me that literate men know them as scourges. Whatever you call them, they are abominations. Not flesh and blood, but able to claw through the living all the same. Between you and me, Gregor's voice grows quiet as he steps close to you. I think these scourges are servants of Kairos, guarding the old walls, spying on us, reporting to their master. He shrugs. Just speculating. Maybe ask the sage Hieronymus what he knows. Hieronymus? Hieronymus. The sages are assisting you? In a manner of speaking. Gregos glances at the man in camp festooned with ink vials, quill pens, and scroll cases. The sages were independently researching the fate of the first regent. Once they learned of our common interest, they insisted on sending representatives to assist in our effort. They have been with us ever since our time at Rust Canyons. It's no small thing to win over the trust of the sages. Perhaps there's something to these idealists, he mutters as he dips his quill and scratches a line out of his palm. We started with Hieronymus and his scribe, Javala. His voice cracks on the last word. The late scribe, Javala. She did not survive our foray into the old walls. I know you're looking for the first regent. Yes, special assignment. Gregos coughs nervously. It feels a bit of a fool's work, but I don't make a habit of questioning our captain. He points at the ruins, rising up behind him. We believe that the first regent's remains rest within this expanse of the old walls, a rumor we cannot afford to ignore, as he carried the steadfast insignia, our most prized artifact. The first regent was lost in Kairos' storm. We found nothing of his remains or regalia. Old writings at Rust Canyons showed us that he meant to come here to these old walls, but there's no trace of him outside. The esteemed sage, he points to a tall, older gentleman standing at the edge of the camp, says he found evidence, all but confirming that the first regent wandered into this nearby breach. Oh, him. Lantry looks at the sage, nodding with a look of familiarity. Then these old walls must be crawling with bane. If I had a hot tip on the whereabouts of the first regent's remains, I wouldn't share those details if I could make it on my own. Let me guess. He mentioned this wonderful promise of treasure, and said he needed just a few more volunteers for bodyguards. But those creatures of mist attacked us when we tried to enter the old walls. He shakes his head, as his voice becomes quiet and his eyes downcast. Killed a couple of my newer recruits and one of the sages that offered to search with us. Now we sit, wait, nurse our wounds. I can see the panic in their eyes, but I'll soon have to order another foray into the old walls. I'll look for the first regent. Gregos looks at you for several long seconds before smiling and nodding. If you would be willing to explore the old walls on our behalf, we would be in your debt. The breach is nearby, overrun with these terrors. We didn't venture all that far before we had to retreat, so there's no telling what lies in wait further in. Speak with the sage Hieronymus before you enter the old walls. No doubt he'll have better knowledge of what to expect. He looks you up and down, his countenance growing anxious, and show at least a little caution. I could not handle the shame if our cowardice led to your demise. He motions towards Hieronymus, and the old man walks slowly over to you. You'll need to get the details of what's going on inside from him. Alright, Hieronymus. He doesn't look that tall to me. Tapping the squib of his quill with an ink-smudged index finger, the tall man smiles wide. Well met, Fatebiter of Tunon, he bows as he greets you. I believe your fame precedes you, alas, mine does not. You may know me as Sage Hieronymus. And how might this humble servant of letters be of assistance? He runs his fingers through his hair, resting his quill behind his ear. I understand that we both need to seek items from within yonder old walls. What are the sages doing here with the Unbroken? Let's just say we are sympathetic to each other's causes. He clears his throat. It also helps that we're both interested in the arcana of yesteryear. The Regent artifacts are supposed to be fascinating specimens, and no sage would, in good conscience, refuse an opportunity for study. Tell me about yourself. I am Hieronymus, journeyman of the School of Ink and Quill. I scribed under Gavris Crane, and 17 tomes are bound by my hand. He coughs, his gaze at his feet. All the other details are just vanity. I'm more accustomed to studying others than extolling my own facts. I'm looking for the steadfast insignia. Tell me what you know. Artifacts are a fascinating business, are they not? And stalwarts decorated military history yielded so much intrigue around them. The steadfast insignia was prominently displayed in every unbroken battle where the Regent Aspenson fought. Over the years it became something of a rallying marker, and its presence alone accounted for many notable victories. Though I take it you didn't need anything as ham-fisted as the stalwart heirloom to fix matters in the Stone Sea, did you? Kairos' magic is built on such subtle wording that even his old scholar must respect it from afar. Hieronymus shakes his head with a sigh, gesturing towards the massive stone horizon of the old walls. It lies within, but no good discovery is without its pitfalls. He points towards a wide breach in a nearby section of the ancient stone facade. The Unbroken and I were attempting to recover a few relics of interest from the old walls, but a swarm of scourges put a halt to that plan. You do see those risks from time to time. When I was training at the library, a senior scribe told me to clear out the rats of the cellar. Some of them, accursed things, had knotted up their tails, and he trails off shuddering. Let's just say what happened here was almost as bad. We recovered a torch key during our ill-fated first attempt to breach the old walls. I have fashioned stones like it before, but what we don't know about them would fill a library. Hieronymus points a shaky finger. Unfortunately, when we were attacked, we got separated from Gregos' men, and one of the soldiers still has the torch key. His corpse does, to be exact. Where's the body? Just southeast of the breach. Take care. Those beasts may still be on the hunt. What are the next steps? Once you get the torch key, you'll be able to venture past the first chamber. He pauses for a moment. Of course, given our aborted efforts, you can understand why I'd be hesitant to re-enter the old walls. My scribe, Javala, didn't survive the trip. Poor girl. I'll answer any questions you have, though you're apt to tell me more of interest than the other way around, I'm sure. Can you deliver a message for me? Not currently. His arm instinctively lifts up, his gloved hand raised slightly above his ear, arm crooked to create a landing surface for a bird. He looks skyward, blinking as he searches the clouds for several long moments. My Sunder Dove is carrying another missive at the moment. When she's returned, there may be room on her bindle for a note or two. Alright, I'm ready to go. But we're done this video. In the next video, we're going to go into the old walls. So, like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. We will be doing another video tonight, and we will be fighting Bane, probably. If I had to hazard a guess, it would be that there's Bane, because they told us that there was Bane, so it wasn't a far stretch. It wasn't a huge logic leap. Anyways, have a good night. And there'll be one more video following this one before bedtime. See you guys later.